hear me? Can you see the screen? Perfect. Okay. All right, guys. So you can hear me. You can see screen. Okay. So let us start our session here today. So, guys, yes. Before starting our sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which are covered in our yesterday's class. So, guys, yesterday we had started discussing about polymorphism. Yes, we know that polymorphism means it is an ability to perform multiple tasks with the same identity. We know that there are two types of polymorphisms are there, like compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism is most commonly known as method overloading. Runtime polymorphism is most commonly known as method overriding. So yesterday we discussed about method overloading. So what do you mean by method overloading? Writing two or more methods in the having same method name, but that's it. There is only one rule for method overloading. Any method you can overload. Public method, private method, protected method, default method, constructor, abstract method, including main method. We can overload literally any method. There are literally no rules. Actually, there is only one rule. Sorry, only one rule for method overloading. That is same method name, different parameters. If you are having different return types, also you can do that. If you are having, different access modifiers, also we can perform overloading. So yesterday we had covered that. Now today we'll be trying to discuss about method overriding, guys. Okay. Just let me try to keep our citing as method overriding. Method overriding. Now, what is this method overriding? Okay. Writing two or more methods. Writing two or more methods in two different classes. Writing two or more methods in two different classes. In two different classes having same method name, comma, same parameters, comma, same return type. That's it. Method overriding. Method overriding means writing two or more methods in two different classes. Guys, the main difference between method overloading and method overriding. Overloading occurs in the same class. Overriding occurs in two different classes. Blindly remember this particular point. Without using, listen, please listen. Without using inheritance concept, we cannot perform overriding. If you cannot inherit, you cannot override. Using inheritance is mandatory, literally mandatory for performing overriding. If you cannot inherit, you literally cannot override. Please keep this point in mind. Once again, method overriding means writing two or more methods in two different classes having same method name, same parameters, same return type. Please make sure you are using two different classes, and pretty much damn sure you should be using inheritance. If you cannot inherit, you cannot override. Let me prove you. Please, let me just try to have a small method. Okay, I will be having two classes here, class A and class B. Obviously, I need two classes. I need two classes, class A and class B. Okay, now in class A, I'm having a method void method 1. I'm having a method void method 1. Now inside this method 1, simply I'm just trying to write like this. Class, okay, hang on. Class A method 1 call. Class A method 1 call. And then here in class B, I want to perform overriding of method 1. Okay. Point number 1. The very first step, the very first point which you need to perform here is you should be using inheritance. First step, remember that. Remember that. You should be using inheritance means you need to inherit. You need to inherit class A into class B. Please help me out. X extends class A. Perfect. Now let us follow our overriding concept. Come on, what do you mean by overriding? Writing, start from writing. Writing two or more methods in two different classes having same method name, same parameters, and same return type. Okay, just let me go with like void void, and here open braces, close braces. Now here same method name, yep, same method name, same return type, yes, same return type, and same parameters. Okay, now here system.out.println, simply I'm writing class B method 1 call. Class B method 1 call. Okay, now let me go with my main method main. Let me go with my main method. Now inside my main method, I want to perform third point in inheritance. Sorry, second point in inheritance. Take a minute time and remember the second point in inheritance. Take a minute time, it's okay. Second point in inheritance. You know that in inheritance we are using 4 key points are there, right? In those 4 key points, I want to use the second key point. Take a minute time and please try to remember the second key point. Is it done? Come on, tell me. First, what I need to write? New. After that? I'm sorry, what? Y. We can hold child class object with a parent class reference. And with that reference, we can call only child class methods. Okay, come on, please help me out. Class B, okay, equal to AOBJ belongs to class A. Okay, now let's go. AOBJ dot method 1, and please get ready to amaze with the output. The output for this program is this is method overriding. This is method overriding. You know that actually you already proved that. We are already seen in inheritance, right? Come on guys, yes or no? By using, we can hold child class object with a parent class reference, and we can call only parent class methods. But if child class is also having same method name, same parameters, same return type, then instead of executing class A method, instead of executing parent class method, which method will be getting executed? Child class method will be executed. So guys, did you remember actually on those inheritance day when we discussed about key points, I said, guys, this second point is very, very important. Kindly please do remember the second point. Whenever we are dealing with method overriding, we need to use that, and today is the day. Are you understand me here, guys? Guys, simple here. Method overriding means in interview, if they ask you to write a program on method overriding, listen. In interview, if they ask you to write a program on method overriding, you need to call parent class method, but child class method should be getting executed. That is nothing but method overriding. Are you understand me here, guys? See, yeah, we know that. Okay, for example, let me just try to have one more method, void method 2, and here SYSO, I'm just writing class A method 2 call. Class A method 2 call. Now, please check this. AOBJ dot method 2. Now, what is my output here? Right click run as Java application, class A method 2 call. Now guys, please help me. I want you to override this method 2. Come on, first what I need to do? Inheritance, I already did that. Now tell me, in class B, write exactly same method name, same return type, same parameters. Okay, void method 2, and here system.out.println. Simply, I'm just trying to write, for example, okay, just let me go with like class B method 2 call. Class B CALLED. What is that? CALLED. Class B method 2 call. Now, if I execute my program, please check this. Right click, run as Java application. I'll be getting my output, that is class B method 2 call. Sir, then how to call method 1 and method 2 which is present in class A? How to call method 1 and method 2 which is present in class A? Please use the first point in inheritance. First point in inheritance. Tell me. First, what I need to write? New. After that?
Yeah.
Class B.
Class A.
Perfect. I need to create an object for class A. Okay. Equal to AOBJ2 belongs to class A. And now here AOBJ2 dot method 1. I'll do one thing, guys. Just let me try to have a small line like this just for our differentiation purpose, and then AOBJ2 dot method 2. AOBJ2 dot method 2. Now I will be able to access both my class A methods. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Guys, once online students, kindly please respond. Online students, kindly please respond. Up to now, is it clear, guys? Up to now, is it clear? Guys, very simple funda here. Overriding means you should call parent class method, but child class method should be executed. That's it. Please tell me what you mean by overriding. Writing 2 or more methods in 2 different classes having same method name, same parameters, and same return type. That is nothing but method overriding. Did you remember the difference between string buffer, and string builder? In string, okay, strings are mutable or immutable? Immutable. Dot equals method in string class, what it will check?
Content in the
dot equals method in string class, it is going to check the contents. Write it 10 times. Did you remember that? Guys, dot equals method in string class, it will check the contents. Basically, where is this dot equals method present? Object class. In object class, what it will check? Address locations. Did you remember this? The same dot equals method in string class, it has been overridden. Means method name is same, but implementation will be different. That is actually nothing but method overriding. Method overriding. And now, guys, the method which is present in parent class. Just a sec. Yeah. The method which is present in parent class is known as overridden method. Overridden method. And the method which is present in child class or subclass is known as overriding method. This is overridden method. This is overriding method. Okay. Now, guys, please check this. Very, very, very important concept. Please observe it clearly. Right now, in class A and class B, guys, please listen. Please listen. Please listen. Right now, in class A and class B, there are two versions of method 1. Am I right or wrong? Method 1 which is present in class A and method 1 which is present in class B. Method 2 which is present in class A and method 2 which is present in class B. Now, guys, what is the second point in what is the second point in inheritance? We can hold child class object with a parent class reference, and with that reference we can call only parent class methods. But here, whenever we are trying to call a parent class method, listen to this. Whenever we are calling a parent class method, this reference, let me make this as AOBJ1. This reference is pointing towards which object? Which object? Parent class object or child class object? So as this parent reference is, guys, listen clearly. As this parent reference is pointing towards child class object, and in this child class, as we are exactly having same method name, same parameters and same return type, instead of executing parent class method, child class method will be getting executed. For example, here in line number 21, AOBJ2 is pointing towards which object? Parent class object. So directly parent class method will be getting executed. Did you understand my point here, guys? Please write down a small point for me. Yes. The method present in superclass or parent class. The method present in parent class is known as overridden method. Overridden method. And the method present in subclass is called overriding method. The method present in parent class is called overridden method, and the method overridden method, and the method which is present in subclass is called overriding method. Now, next point. Guys, this point, I want you to read and write it slowly. Read and write. First read and then write. Please read and write. Read and write. Read and write. Overridden method means which method? Parent class method or child class method? When an parent class method is called through parent class reference. If you are getting confused, instead of overridden method, you can directly write when an parent class method is called through parent class reference. Whenever you are reading this line, imagine the code. Imagine the code. When an parent class method is called through parent class reference, Java determines which version of method to be executed based upon the type of the object which is being referred to at the time of call occurs. This will be determined at runtime. That is the only reason it is known as runtime polymorphism. I'm sorry, just a sec. Please carry on. Inform if completed. Done? Please write. Take time. Completed? Right. Now. Let me just try to remove this. Okay, guys, please check this. Please check this. Right now, this is overridden method. This is overriding method. Please read the point once again. Last point. That is when an overridden. Okay, let us think like parent class method. Let us make it simple. When a, please check this. When a parent class method, please check this on the board. When a parent class method is called through parent class reference, Java determines which version of that method to be getting executed based on the type of the object being referred to. This AOBJ1 is referring towards which object? Class A object or class B object? So class B method will be getting executed. This determination will be done at running. This determination will be done only at runtime. That is the only reason it is known as runtime polymorphism. Please have this program for me. Please have this program. First, go ahead with class A. Class B. Class A completed? Class B, please. Marti, just please check and do let me know. Check it. Try to write the code and check it. I'll be waiting for your answer. right, now. So guys, yes, you know method overriding, how to perform method overriding. But in method overriding, you need to keep in mind some very, very important key points. Let us go with those key points right now. Let me remove this. Okay. Class B, here also I am removing this. Okay. Now, let me keep it here only. Okay. Class A, class B. Key points. Just let me try to write like this. Don't write the key points. Please wait. Please wait. I'll give you time. Just listen. First listen. Key points in method over RIDDING. Key points in method overriding. Once again, I'm saying you please don't write. Wait. I will give you the time. Please wait. The very first point which you need to remember here is, if we can't inherit, we can't override. That is the very first point. If we can't inherit, we can't override. Inheritance is mandatory for method overriding. So, for example, let me just try to have a method here. Let me make this as method 1. Sorry, just let me remove this. A method 1. And now inside this method, simply I'm just trying to write hi. Now I want to perform overriding. Okay, so void method 1 like this, and system.out.println, simply I'm writing hello, HELLO, hello. Okay, so method 1 which is present in class A will print hi. Method 1 which is present in class B will print hello. Okay, so I want to perform overriding. I already said this, guys. Whenever if you want to write any example for method overriding, make sure you should be calling parent class method, but child class method should be getting executed. In order to do this, we should be using the second point in inheritance, not first point. First point is that is literally has a relation. Am I right or wrong? Third point is that is actually inheritance, like child class object, child class reference. With the help of that reference, we can call both parent class methods and child class method. Now coming to the second point, that second point will be used for method overriding. So just let me go with my main method. Now inside my main method, simply I'm trying to create an object for my class B. Okay, AOBJ dot belongs to class A, and now simply AOBJ dot method 1. Now tell me, what is my output? Hi or hello? Right click, run as Java application. We will be getting output as hello. Now observe, I'm making this method as private. Am I getting an error? Of course I'll be getting an error. Why I'll be getting an error? Private methods we cannot inherit. What is the scope of private access modifier? Only within the class. We cannot access a private method outside the class. So we cannot inherit. Again I repeat, if you cannot inherit, you cannot override. Now answer this question. Can I overload a private method?
Yeah.
Can I override a private method?
No.
Yes, sir.
No.
Why? Why? Because we cannot.
Access private matter.
I'm sorry, what? We cannot
Access private matter.
inherit. If we cannot inherit, we cannot override. Dot. Am I clear with this? So, example here, example, I'm giving like a example, PRIVAT, private methods. Example is private methods. Okay. Now, for example, okay, let me remove this. Let me remove this. Okay. Now, please tell me, if I'm writing int A, and here, can I write int X? Think and answer. I think and answer. Can I write int X? Yes or no? Int X, and simply I'm trying to pass 100. I'll do one thing here, A plus 1, and here I'll go with X plus 2. What is my output? Hi or hello? Hi or hello? Right click, run as Java application. I will be getting my output, that is hello. Just right click, run as Java application. I'll be getting my output as hello. So guys, what I said, overriding means same method name, same parameters, same return type, but should be present in two different classes. I never said that you should be having same parameter names. Did I say that? Identifiers you can change, no problem. Method name should be same. Method name should be same. Please tell me, what is the parameter for this method one? Int. What is the parameter for this method one? Int. That's it. So names can be different. Parameter type should be same. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay. Okay. I'll do one thing. Just let me try to go with one more method. Okay. Here only I'll just try to write void method 1, and here system.out.println. Just let me try to print. Let me go with 100, and here void method 1, and here I'm just trying to print 200. Now I'll make this as PRIVAT, private method. If I'm making this as private method, now please observe here. Please observe AOBJ dot method 1. Method 1. I'll be getting an error. Why I'll be getting an error? I cannot access private method in other classes. Am I right or wrong? So just let me try to keep this, and here I'm making this as a compile time error. Now if I want to call this method, how to do that? How can I call? I want to call method 1. I want to call method 1 present in class B. Tell me. Directly with the help of new class B dot method 1. Yes, I can call like this. Please check this. Right click, run as Java application. I will be getting my my method 1. I hope it's clear, guys, right? So private methods we cannot override. Private methods we cannot override. If we cannot inherit, you cannot override. Okay. Now one more method, guys. One more method. Guys, did you observe actually what is this? What I'm performing here? Overloading. I hope it's clear, guys, for you. Okay. Let me go with one more method. Void. Okay, I'll change the method name. Let me go with show. And here SYSO, I'm just trying to print just Java is LWS web. Awesome, like this. This is show method, and I want to perform overriding for this show method. Okay, void show, and here system.out.println. Simply, I'm just trying to print hello, WORLD, hello world. That's it, hello world. Okay, now please help me. If I'm trying to call AOBJ dot show method like this, what is my output? Right click, run as Java application, and I will be getting my output, that is hello world. Okay, now my question is, sir, when you are speaking about overriding, you are saying same method name, okay, same parameters, okay, same return time, okay, but what about access modifiers? Access modifiers. Do access modifiers also should be same? Why don't we check it? Just let us check it. Guys, please tell me, what is the access modifier for this show method? For this show method? Okay, let me make this as, okay, public. And I'm executing my program. Right click, run as Java application. Is it getting executed? Is it overriding is happening or not? Let me make this as PROTECTD, protected. Overriding happening? So can I have different access modifiers? Let me make this as PRIVAT, private. Now what? Right. Guys, when I discussed about access modifiers, I said one hierarchy. What is the most restricted access modifier? After that, PRIVAT, private. After that, open your books and check that. Open your book, open your access modifiers, topic, take time, no problem. Maruti, I hope your doubt is cleared. Yeah, just open. I gave you a point. Hierarchy. Take time, it's okay, no problem. Now tell me, first private, after that DEFAULT, default. After that PROTECTD, protected. After that PUBLIC, public. What is the most restricted access modifier? Private. What is the most feasible access modifier? Public. Now please listen to this. Guys, listen. Whenever you are performing overriding, listen. Please listen. Whenever you are performing overriding, child class method, I repeat. Whenever you are performing overriding, child class method means class A or class B. Imagine, once again, whenever we are performing overriding, child class method should not be more restrictive than the parent class method. Once again, whenever we are performing overriding, child class method should not be more restrictive than the parent class method. Means, for example, in the parent class, if we are having a method declared as protected, imagine, please imagine, in the parent class, means in class A, let us imagine, in class A, if we declared a method as protected, in class B, how many options are there for me for giving the access modifiers?
Only one option.
One or two?
Two options.
One or two?
Two.
What are those?
Yeah, protected.
Public and protected. We cannot give default. Why? Because default is more restrictive than protected. Are you understanding me here, guys? Once again. In the parent class, if the method is declared as public, what are my options in the child class? How many? Only one? What is that? Why one? Because remaining all are more restrictive than public. In the parent class, if I'm having default as an access modifier, then in the child class, how many options I'm having? Three. What are those? Default, protected, and public. In the parent class, if I'm having private, then how many options I'm having in the child class? Can you override a private method? Then, literally, invalid question. You cannot. We cannot override a private method. Are you understanding the concept here, guys? So, please right now observe the code here. Okay? Now, here I'm making this method as a protected, protected. Now tell me, why I am getting an error here?
Default.
Answer. I am getting an error because this show method is default. Default is more restrictive than protected. No, I should not be doing like that. So let me make this as protected, protected. Can I write like this? Can I write public? Yes, of course I can write public, public also. For example, if I'm having public, public, then how many options I'm having here?
Only one option.
Only one. What is that?
Public.
If I'm declaring as default, no, I'll be getting an error. If I'm declaring it as protected, protected also, I will be getting an error. So just let me make this as a public. Online students, I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Please respond. Is it clear, guys? Yes. Let me just try to write this particular point also. Point number 4, that is in the child class methods. Just let me try to write like this. CHILD. Child class methods should not be more restrictive than the parent class methods. This is one more important point which you need to remember that. Okay. Now, right. Okay, just let me, come on. Okay, now let me just try to go with one more method. Okay, I want to make this method as a void display method like this. Okay, system.out.println, and here I'm just want to write, tell me some statement. It's already there. Okay, I'll go with ADDITON addition plus A plus B. Just let me go with 100 plus 99 plus 100. Just let me go like this. 99 plus 1. like this. Same method I want to override in class B. Okay. Come on. Void display display, and here system.out.println. Instead of addition, I'll be writing subtractIon subtraction, and just let me go with plus. Let me go with 99 minus 1 subtraction. That's like that. Okay, and now here I'm just trying to call aobj dot display method. Now what I want to do here is I want to check whether I can override a static method with a non-static method. Did you understand my question? I want to override a static method with a non-static method. Means I'll just make this as a static. Okay, static, static. Can I do that? Observe there, I'm getting an error here, right? So can I override a static method with a non-static method? Okay, then I'll do one thing. Just let me try to make both the methods as static. Now can I override? Okay, right click, run as Java application. Now tell me, can I override static methods? Yes or no? Just now you said yes. Exactly. Guys, static methods will not be overridden. We cannot perform overriding for static methods. Static belongs to class. That keyword belongs to class. You cannot override a static method. Come on guys, if you are trying to perform overriding for a static method, here what we should be getting? Subtraction. But are we getting subtraction here? This is addition, right? So point number 5, that is static methods can't be overridden. Static methods can't be overridden. As a matter of fact, it may seem like you are overriding, but it is actually method hiding. METHOD, method HIDING. That is actually method hiding. Method hiding in the sense you will think that you are performing overriding, but that is not exactly overriding. You are hiding that particular method implementation. As simple as this. Am I clear with this? Once again, I'm saying you static methods can't be overridden. Can I overload a static method? Overload. Can I overload a main method? Can I override a main method?
I don't know.
No. We cannot override a main method. Why? It is static. Static methods can't be overridden. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay. Now, guys, actually this question I faced in one of my interview. And that question is, directly the interviewer asked me, what do you mean by method overriding? Yeah, writing 2 or more methods in 2 different classes, having same method name, same parameters, same return type. Okay. Can I override a method which is having different return types? Why you are thinking that much, sir? Yes or no? Yes. We can override. Guys, listen to this. We can perform override, like overriding concept, if a method is having different return types also. Sir, but that is completely contradicting our definition for method overriding. For example, I'll do one thing. Let me make, just let me take this method 1. Okay, this method 1. Let me take this method 1. And yeah, this is a private method. Okay, let me take this method 1. Is it okay? This method 1. I'm performing overriding here, right? Yes or no here? Okay, I am changing this method return type as int and here return return a. If I'm writing like that, immediately I'm getting an error here. Why? Because same method name, okay, same parameters, okay, same return type, not okay. So that is the reason we are getting an error, and that is the reason we cannot override a method which is having different return types. Hang on. This is your explanation. Let me try to give my way of explanation here. Okay. I'll do one thing. Let me make this as void. Let me make this as void. Okay. I'm not changing this method return type, by the way. Okay. Let me save it. And here this is why I'm getting like this. STATIC static. Okay. Now fine. Yes or no? Now I'm trying to write one more method. Let me take that method as method 2. Void method 2. And here just simply I'm writing system.out.println class A method 2 call. And I want to perform overriding. Okay. Void method 2. And here system.out.println class B method 2 call. Sir, you have written the same return type. Wait here, I will change it. Wait. Same return type. Okay. Let me try to call it, please. Okay. I'll just use a small line here. Okay. Just for a differentiation purpose. Yes. Just for a small, now. Right now, if I'm calling aobj dot method 2, what is my output? Class B method. Let us check. Right click, run as Java application. And yes, I'm getting class B method 2 called. Okay. Now, observe here. Guys, how many options are there for giving the return type? How many options are there? Come on. What are those? Void, 8 primitive data types, classes and interfaces, right? Right now, I'm trying to use class A. Method 2 return type is class A. Okay. And now here, you know why I'm getting an error. Return, return new class A. All right. Now, yeah, we are getting an error here. Why? Because we need to use the same return. Hey, come on here. Same return type. Please tell me. Class A. After that, just let me try to return new. Sorry. Return new class A. Okay. Now right click, run as Java application. And yeah, I'll be getting my output, that is class B method 2 call. Overriding is happening. Sir, you said different return types. Yeah, I stick for my words. Let me make this as class B. And here also I'm changing it as class B. Right? Method 2. Is it a parameterized method or non-parameterized method? Non-parameterized method. What is the return type for this method 2? What is the return type for this method 2? So same method name. Okay. Same method name. Same parameters. Different return types. Let's go. Right click, run as Java application. Can we override? This concept is known as covariant return types. What is the word? Covariant return. Guys, covariant return types are applicable only for classes, not for primitive data types. not for primitive data types. Sir, in class A I will have int, in class B I will be having byte. No, not for primitive data types. Covariant data types are applicable only for classes. So actually this particular concept is possible from Java 1.5 version. Java 1.5 version onwards, this is possible. Just let me try to write like a small point, that is point number 6. Point number 6, just let me write it here. After JDK 1.7, let me just try to write it like this. After JDK 1.5, return types may not be same in where? In covariant return types. So once again, covariant return types concept is applicable only for objects. Objects means what? Classes. Only for classes, not for primitive data types. Am I clear with this? These are all the important key points which you should be remembering in method overriding. Now tell me, can I override a constructor? Why? Point number 1, can we inherit a constructor? Constructors will not participate in inheritance. If it is can't, like if we cannot inherit, we cannot override. Dot. Okay, let us think that we can inherit. For example, let me just try to write a constructor here. Okay, class A constructor. Now I want to perform overriding. Come on, tell me. Tell me. Class A. Okay, class A. Why? This is constructor of class A. In class B, can you write like this? Why? What is a constructor for class B?
Class B.
You should be writing like this. I hope it's clear, guys. Names are different. This is one more explanation why constructors can't be overridden. Am I clear with this? We cannot override a constructor. Why? Because point number 1, constructors can't be inherited. That is the reason we cannot override. Point number 2, constructor should be having same name as class name. So we cannot have same constructor name in 2 different classes. Dot. So that is the reason constructors can't be overridden. Just let me try to write that particular point here also. In key points, just one more point, that is point number 7. Constructors can't be overridden. RIDDEN. Actually, we had covered this point in our starting demo classes. Not demo classes, in our starting classes, when we discovered, when we covered about constructors topic. Did you remember that? In constructors topic, last point is constructors can be overloaded, but we cannot override. Now, did you understand this? Please have this program, guys. Start with class A, please. Start with class A. Final methods, we cannot override. Why we cannot override? Wait for it. Whenever we are covering that final concept, we will discuss that. We can inherit, but we cannot override. Actually, final keyword is used for restrict the user. We can use final keyword in 3 ways. Variable, method, and a class. Final variables, constant. Final methods, we cannot override. Final class, we cannot inherit. That's a keyword, by the way. It's a keyword which is used to restrict the user. We'll be trying to cover that later. Come on, please have this program for me. Go ahead. Chaitanya, constructors can't be overridden. Come on. Maruti, that is possible because of this keyword. This constructor call. Yesterday only I said this. Overloading, very simple. Overriding, there will be a little bit more points I said, right? But the time is 7:30. Bharati, first concentrate on the topic. If time permits, I'll try to explain it for you. Okay? You're missing the topic here. First, please concentrate on the topic, please. Feel free to write those points, please. Yep, I want you to please write those key points. Kaustubh, please wait. Let others write. Please wait. Please inform if completed. Done? Right. Once again, I'm saying you guys, covariant return types means those return types are applicable only for classes, not for primitive data types. Okay? Kindly please do remember that. You can use Banwar, no issues. Who said we can't use? You can use that. Right. Class B guys. Go ahead. Please, Class B. How many are writing Class A? Raise your hands. Raise hands. Raise hands. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Please carry on. Please carry on. Monica, wait. What you are doing when I'm showing the program? Right. Class B. Class B, please carry on. Class B. Monica, first write Class B. I'll show it. First write Class B, please. Okay. Fine. Check your chat box, please. Check your chat box, Monica. That is great. Write the codes. Online students, write the code. When I'm showing the code, you should be writing that. Please don't time waste, guys, please. Guys, please concentrate on the code. Once the session is completed, you will be having plenty of time. Come on. Please concentrate on the code. Right. After this, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please be prepared for that. Individually. Completed? Done? Okay. Now, right. Guys, everyone, please try to write at least 3 differences between overloading and overriding right now in your notes. 3 differences between overloading and overriding. Try to write it by your own. Buddy, what's so funny there? Yeah, you. Yes. Beside. Please write. Please write. Take it seriously. Take it seriously, please. Try to write 3 differences between, just 3 differences between method overloading and method overriding. Just 3 differences. Everyone should write. Please don't hide. Please. Just 3 differences. Enough. 3 differences are enough for me. Just 3. If you can write more, you're welcome. If you are unable to write these at least 3 differences, yesterday's class and today's class, you are wasting the time. Just 3 differences between method overloading and method overriding. Feel free to refer yesterday's notes. No problem. You can refer. It's okay. No issues. Three differences.
No difference. It can method of overloading access any method or any access modifier. It is having this different parameters. Okay. This points in it is mandatory for method overriding. Present in single cam. There is no extend pivot. Oh, we have to use extend definitely.
Right. Guys, completed. So actually, I already gave our differences between overloading and overriding in our Google Classroom. You can have a refer to that. But before going there, just please read them. No need to write. No need to write. Just read them. Enough. This is one of the most frequently asked differences. I promise you. Trust me with this. Most frequently asked differences in the interview. What is the difference between method overloading and method overriding? Please. Just read. Enough. It's already present in your Google Classroom. Right now it's already present in the Google Classroom. Please read. Just read it. Enough. Just read. Enough. Complete, guys. That's it, guys. That's it for today. And guys, tomorrow we are going to deal with abstraction. Abstraction introduction is very, 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 very important. Introduction. Okay. So starting 15 minutes, if you miss the session, no need to come. Please. Tomorrow we'll be having little bit theory. So tomorrow you can enjoy it. No issues. So you know that overloading and overriding? Yes or no? Can I ask some small questions, please? Please answer this question. Can I override a private method? Can I overload a protected method? Can I overload a private method? Can I override a main method? Can I overload a constructor? Can I override a constructor?
No.
Enough. Perfect. Good job, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Thank you.